Today is the day the septic tank gets installed. Big day. Alright, so I did not take any video or pictures of setting the bed. I apologize for that, but what you did not see is we set the bed to the height based off of our main point that the system was designed off of, which is the oak tree directly in front of us right now, and that set distance and height. And so we built the bed, had our building inspector come out and inspect the bed. It's got a nice coating of nice soft sand so that when we put this tank down, nothing will happen to it. This is a precast tank. It's a 1,000-gallon tank. It allows us to have kind of a small system. We only have a 2-bedroom house, so we don't need a huge, crazy system, and the soil around us is so rocky. Doing a typical system would be much harder. This is a system designed with Elgin's. It's a proprietary, mass of plastic. Essentially, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not a big fan of it, but it does fit the space requirements that we have. So we're going to set this tank, and then he will put in a rubberized membrane in the groove, and then fly the top and set that down on top of it. And then we'll move on to the next step, which is setting the bed. It is in the middle of the one with the window.
Way over.
No, the tall window here.
Yeah.
Yep.
The one with the piece of back sticking out of it.
Yeah. It's crucial to get that hole in the right spot, otherwise it makes life very difficult to get it plumbed in. So he's just about done setting this tank, and then we'll get a chance to see him installing the rubberized membrane that's going to seal this 2-part tank. You can see him now setting that all up. Takes 2 little beads, and then we'll be on to the next part, which is flying in the top, and then the tank will be set and done. All we have to do after that is backfill around it and get the pipes installed that go into the tank and out of the tank, and then we can start working on the bed. Once that's in, we'll cover it with sand and keep on moving. You can see what he's doing is going real slow because his crane on the back of his truck used to be on a big tractor. It's kind of a retrofit, and so it doesn't swing all the way around, so he's got to kind of slowly pick it up and let it slide off the bed of his truck. Kind of a jerry-rigged section, but I like it. Making use with what they had in the past and not letting anything go to waste. Taking that arm off of a tractor, putting it on, and now he's got a flatbed that he can set tanks in. It's pretty cool. So as you can see here, he's flying in the top. We just got to rotate it the right way so that the inlet and outlet facing the right direction. And then we'll pull those 3 tops to make sure that everything's good on the inside. And there's a couple filters of sorts. It's more of just a screen. We got to make sure those are in the right place so that when we get the pipes in, it'll actually flow the way it's supposed to. So you can see he rotated it out. The one on the top right corner is the inlet that'll go towards the house, and then the one on the end will go to the outlet tube that'll go to the distribution box, and then from there it'll be out where Alan is standing, which is going to be where the Elgins and essentially the leach field will be. Once we cover all that stuff with the landscape paper and sand. Before we put sand on it, we'll get the inspector back out to inspect the laying of it. And once he gives us the thumbs up, or we make the changes that he wants us to make, then we'll cover it with sand and then loam, spread it out, seed it, and hopefully the grass will grow. But today's a big day that we get this tank in, because that's one step closer to real living. No more using an outhouse. It'll be nice. We've been using an outhouse for a long time. Winter is a little tough going to the bathroom out when you got 8 inches of snow and you're trudging out at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I guess easier for me than Phoebe and the girls. But anyways, we're very excited that this tank is going in and the system's going in. It's a big milestone for a real house. So you're just about done setting it, and he's gonna take off the chains, and then he's done. All right, it's all set. You can see the house, and we haven't dug the spot for the piping yet, but we also laid the Elgins down and tubes. And so at this point, we're waiting for the inspector to come up. Once he's here, we'll fill it in. Here I've hand dug the spot to the hole, the trench to the house, and kind of got it semi-leveled. And we installed all the exit tubing. This goes to the distribution box. And now I've got my piping installed from the house. There's a level on it, it's sloping right. And there it is, totally installed, everything attached. Uh-oh. What happened, Ren?
I was going and then I fell down.
Yeah, can you pick it up? That's too much hay there. We need to spread it out on the new ground. Uh-oh. There you go. Uh-oh. Covering over Ren with hay. Oh no. Just have a little bit left and then the lawn is done. And just like that, grass grows. Get a little rain, good temperature, and our septic is done, installed. Now we just get to hook it up to the house once the house is ready.